young married men taking their own lives, or are thinking about taking their own lives. That's what's happening nowadays. I've heard 2 reports in 2 days already. One, unfortunately, has taken his own life because of the pressures of, guess who? None other than the mother. And then there's another story of another young man who's contemplating, but his religion or his beliefs is preventing him from taking the action. But the thing is, why are young men being forced into positions like that, where they have to contemplate about taking their own lives? Do you know why? Mothers, their own mothers. Why are these mothers not getting it into their head that, oh, you know what, you can't, what's the word I'm looking for? Cuddle? Well, not cuddle, but you can't cradle them all throughout your life. They're young men. You decided to get them married. And when the new wife comes into the house, you are placing your son in a position where he has to, obviously many times they love the girl before they get married, so they're in love before they get married. And even then, when they're not and it's arranged marriage, they choose the bride and they bring the bride into this new house where they are fully responsible for this bride's well-being and so on and so on. And obviously when you're with someone, you're going to build up feelings and so on, right? But the mother's in a way, the mother prevents anything. There's this report, like just today I've heard this couple, right? This guy, he's got 2 other older brothers. They got married and they moved out because of the pressures of the mother. They didn't even say nothing. They went, I'm gonna do it. Well, they've done it. They moved out not too far, maybe next door and so on, to flats of their own, right? So the mother doesn't interfere with them. But the younger one, he's got his own room, right, with his wife. But in the own room, they have a English toilet and a bathroom and so on. The mother and the father's got their own room as well. The mother keeps on coming in day or night, not even knocking. Most cases, not even knocking on the door into their room to use the toilet because she prefers using that toilet. Solution is obviously, why don't you take the room, mum? No, I don't want to take that room because I prefer my room, but I just want to use your toilet. And that's been going on for ages, disturbing all throughout night or all day or whatever, without knocking on the door. There's no privacy.